Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and one Trump vice presidential candidate. She got into it on CNN, and the host, the host was not happy. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem is at the top of the list, according to most people, as one of Trump's potential vice presidential picks. She fits all the criteria for a vice presidential pick in this race, being a female with executive experience, very smart. But Dana Bash on CNN, she was trying to get Noem in a box to get her to admit something or get her to break with Trump, and it just didn't work. I want you to watch this interview and watch how Dana fails, and let me know what you think when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
I'm going to start with the opening arguments, which are expected to begin tomorrow. The defense and prosecution went back and forth all week, weeding out jurors. Now, this case is in the hands of the justice system. Should Donald Trump accept whatever verdict the jury renders in this case?
Well, my hope is that all Americans can trust our judicial system, and that's really what this case will prove out. I think it's a little ridiculous that they've waited years to bring these types of charges against Donald Trump. If they wanted to make these kinds of charges against him, they should have done it years ago when this happened. To do it conveniently during a presidential election when he's campaigning to return to the White House, I think proves that this is all politically motivated. It's the way that Democrats are fighting these days, is using the judicial system and activist judges to do so. My hope is that the people and the jury will do what is right and hear the evidence and see clearly that this is an unprecedented trial, but it's unprecedented in how ridiculous it is.
These allegations happened when he was president. That is, in part, for the prosecutors, why they say that the allegations happened while he was president. He allegedly made the payment while in the Oval Office. But let's focus on the specifics of the case. Prosecutors allege Donald Trump falsified business records to hide hush money payments weeks before the 2016 election. As I mentioned, he violated both state tax and federal campaign finance laws. So are you saying that even if that's true, he shouldn't have been charged and that he's above the law?
What I'm saying is that these prosecutors are using someone whose testimony has been proven to be a liar. Michael Cohen has lied before Congress multiple times. That's their main witness. I would say that he certainly is not someone who can be trusted to do the right thing during this jury trial. They're also using a woman's testimony who signed a letter saying that this affair did not happen, that she has testified in the past that this never occurred. And so now they're going forward with a case built on that and saying that because Donald Trump paid his legal bills, that now he can be prosecuted for something that even the person that alleged it happened is saying did not happen. So that's what is so shocking to me, I guess, Dana, is that when I'm walking around this state and talking to people across the country, they don't even know which trial this is. They're like, I don't remember which one this is about. Is this the one they're coming after him for this or this? What they really care about is that they're trying to figure out how to pay their gas bill. They're trying to figure out how to pay their electricity and put food on the table for their kids. And they want a president back in the White House that puts America first, that decides that Americans should be a priority and not let an invasion like we have happening at the southern border continue to happen, that they really care about the citizens that are here in the United States.
Governor, I just want to push on this question of what actually happened, because Donald Trump himself acknowledged in 2018 that he authorized payments to Stormy Daniels and reimbursed Michael Cohen. We actually have the reimbursement checks to Cohen signed by Donald Trump. So those are the facts. Are you comfortable with this?
Michael Cohen worked for President Trump. President Trump paid his legal fees. He paid his Michael Cohen legal fees and bills, and that's what this trial will bring forward, hopefully, is the truth. What a ridiculous case that this is, and that it's based on the narrative today that is coming from a man who is proven to be a liar. So I'm hoping that this judge makes the right decision. I'm hoping these jurors can come in and be unbiased, and we'll let this case go forward in a swift manner that allows President Trump to get back on the campaign trail. Americans deserve to hear from their candidates, and the Democrats and the activists are using this trial to derail him, to keep him in court instead of out talking to Americans about what their real concerns are. And their real concerns are their everyday lives. They need a leader in the White House who gets up every day and puts them first and doesn't raise their taxes, doesn't overregulate them, take away their freedoms, and give all our money to other countries instead of making sure that we're taking care of America first and keeping us safe and secure.
I just want to say for the record, there's absolutely no evidence that President Biden is involved in this. This is a case that is being brought in the state of New York by the Manhattan DA.
That's what I think is remarkable, is that if you look at President Biden and what he's done and what his son has done, and the fact that they are not being prosecuted for some of their crimes that
has nothing to do with this.
Kind of unprecedented.
That has nothing to do with this. So my question is...
True, completely different.
Yeah.
We have a judicial system right now that's being used against certain members of certain parties.
My other point that I want to make, Governor,
is to have a
you mentioned that he was paying
Dan.
his legal fees to Michael Cohen. One of the things that they are going to talk about in this trial is the fact that it wasn't just a retainer. It was actually a payment to Michael Cohen because Michael Cohen put the money out for Stormy Daniels on his own. But kind of big picture, Governor, if Donald Trump is convicted in this trial, will you still support him in November?
If my choice is between Joe Biden and Donald Trump every single day of the week, yes, I will support Donald Trump. I have from the very beginning. He has been someone that I have supported since 2016 because I recognized that he didn't think he was better than anybody else in this country. He wanted to go run for this office so he could serve the people here and fight for them every single day. And you know what? He's one of the few.
It looks like
by outside noise and judicial system and cases and lawsuits that come that are being used to weaponize our judicial system against him. I'm focused on what he did when he was in the White House. And when he was in the White House, every single day as governor, I got to be on offense. I got to solve problems. And since Joe Biden has been in the White House, I just have to defend the freedoms of my people in South Dakota. I'm every day trying to push back on what this federal government is trying to do by increasing costs for the everyday families that get up every day and go to work. So yes, Donald Trump should be back in that White House. I'm going to do all I can to help him win. And Dana, I've run 11 campaigns.